doing, you're obviously supporting them too. So thank you very much. Let me introduce you to our lovely panel. Now you announced your retirement this year officially. It's been a while since you actually had raced. Can you talk us through what's the next phase of your career?
Yeah, it's to go back a step, I think to actually announce it officially was a really good process for me, and I think to really allow myself to open the other doors in the next part of my life and giving it a chance. And so I think, you know, being a professional athlete is, yeah, it's a lot of pressure on one person. It's not a race car. It's not show up at this hour and, you know, sign off at that hour. It is all consuming, and there are plenty of days that it doesn't feel great. And I think the thing is there's a lot, like Siri said, is you do have to check in sometimes with yourself and remind yourself of how grateful you are to be doing what you do. Not everybody else can. Some people still have to have a full-time job.
You all right?
Yeah.
You sure?
I just shake.
Okay. Now, Siri, you were the world #1 in 2001 and 2002, and last year I forgot one more other piece of information, and I've forgotten it again.
Well, Emma started winning everything, so I decided to retire. Emma started winning everything, so I was scared. I just retired. Through it and feeling as good as you can. So yeah, I mean, obviously gratitude's a really big word for me. It's going to be with me the rest of my life, but I
thought you meant like it's a big word. You know,
I forget how to spell it, so I just decided to put it here. And the other thing, believe that you can get there, okay? Bring it down to the basics, you know, back on the gratitude thing. Think about how amazing your body is, not only in how it's gotten you here, but what you've asked of it day after day after day, the sessions you've put it through.
But I love the sport, and if I could, I would probably continue racing till I was 60. But unfortunately my body's starting to say no more. And I was just talking to Julie before, it's not so much the training and the racing that gets me, it's the travel. And if you want to be a professional athlete, you need to travel, and the travel is just, it kills me. Even to get here, overnight flight, it took me 2 days to get over it. So, and I bitched and moaned and groaned about it the whole time.
So obviously, you get off the bike, the first thing is make it to Alihi and back. Then the next step, make it up Palani. Then you know you've got the long haul out to the energy lab. Then you can break the energy lab, and terrible things happen in that place, let me tell you. I love standing out there. That's why I'm getting them prepared.
It's obviously going to be a hard decision to make, but you obviously feel like it's the right time. Is it something that you and Justin had to talk about a lot, or is it, you know, especially with the future and what you're going to do, you're a team, you do most things together. Can you talk us through that decision-making process?
I think it was up to Justin. We would have retired about 5 years ago, but I kept pushing him to keep going because I wasn't ready for it yet. I'm still not sure I'm ready. You know, when you get to January, it's quite easy to say, end of the year I'm going to retire. It's 12 months away. But as the months kept ticking over, and now we really are getting to the end of it, I start to panic, and I don't know anything else.
Right down to the very end, we've got blah. No, 2009 70.3 world champion and Xterra world champion. You would have seen her on the 3rd step of the podium right here in 2010. Julie Dibens. What's sort of next for you? You broke her pinky finger on her way here, or just before, so yeah. Can you let us know what's sort of happening and how you're coping with you know, some decisions that sometimes are out of your control?
Yeah, so last time I was here in Kona, 2011, like anybody that watched it would have seen that I didn't finish that race, and after that I ended up having foot and knee surgery, and it took me until, well, Oceanside this year, March, was my first race back since then, so it was a long road to get back to racing this year, and I did 3 70.3s this year.
Enve is another one of our sponsors here today, and you need to jump on their website and check out their stuff. Now they're giving away one of these Xlab torpedoes, and Dadsy's personally going to set it up on your bike because you win it. I told Pete you might have to do it yourself.